of February 2025. And we are here at the news stand saying good morning to you. Thanks so much for joining us this morning. You can uh, contribute on the program by commenting in the comment section. Your opinions are needed on the program, and we are here very ready to read out your own opinions on today's topic. We appreciate all the viewers for their support. We say thank you for your kindness, for staying glued on the channel. Yeah, for staying glued to this channel. We say thank you to you. All right, the latest development in the country, Dangote refinery has slashed price of petrol from 890 naira to 816 naira. I think the administration of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is truly working towards revamping the economy. Yeah, with this new slash in price of petrol price, that's premium motor spirit. Also, another development in the country, the chief of army staff, talking about Olufemi, Oluyede, sorry, said that the daily feeding money of 1,500 naira for his troops has been increased to 3,000 naira. Yeah, this is a little development coming from the angle of our security. The troops can now feed with 3,000 naira instead of the 1,500 naira that they were feeding with. And he said it will take effect from March. March, yeah. And on the side of the new price in pump price, I'm talking about Dangote Refinery. It takes effect today, 27th of February 2025. You're welcome on the program. I'm Michael, the anchor of the program. I say thank you to you for joining us once again. All right, the Vanguard newspaper is with me this morning, talking about important issues, especially the neck meeting held by the All Progressives Congress yesterday. Let's see what the outcome of the neck meeting was yesterday. Of course, the big wigs in APC were absent, the likes of former president. I'm talking about immediate past president, Muhammadu Buhari, the former vice president of the country, Yemi Osinbajo, and others like Rotimi Amechi and El-Rufai. They were not present at the meeting yesterday, which is seriously sparking up a debate in the society, which I'll be discussing this morning. So the New Telegraph newspaper, we have diverse stories on its front pages, starting from the declining number of surgeons in Africa that worries medical professionals. Also, to the alleged 1.3 billion naira fraud. No, uh, that is okay. Yeah, 1.3 billion naira fraud. That's the brother of superstars, music superstar. I'm talking about P Square. Was arraigned for by the Economics of Financial Crimes Commission. We're talking about EFCC here. All right, we shall be discussing all this together this morning. But before we start this discussion, let's quickly look at the front page of the Vanguard newspaper. What's the Vanguard saying this morning? APC neck meeting. Buhari, Osinbajo, Amechi absent as Tinubu'S aggrieved members. Buhari, Osinbajo, Amechi absent as Tinubu'S aggrieved members. We shall be looking at why the former president was not present there. And don't forget that even at the book launch of the former head of state, Ibrahim Badamasi Babangida, the former president Muhammadu Buhari was not present there. He was absent, despite the fact that it was an important event to attend. Muhammadu Buhari was not present there. Now, we have a headline here, which we'll be also discussing on page 8 of the Vanguard newspaper. Tinubu'S Muslim ticket has brought massive suffering. That's what Sharia Council is saying here, Tinubu's Muslim government has brought massive suffering to Nigerians. Now to another story, my life in danger. Who is saying this? That's the NAFDAC DG. She's crying out, telling the government to protect her and staff. My life in danger, NAFDAC DG cries out. You can see this on page 7 of the Vanguard newspaper. Scores feared dead as Boko Haram attacks Adamawa communities. Scores feared dead as Boko Haram attacks Adamawa communities. Please, Mr. Femi. Thank you so much. You can let me see what is going on in the comment section. Like I said, you can join our conversation. You can join this conversation, this today's topic, by commenting your opinion in the comment section. Very, very important. Now, what do we have here? At the next meeting, we have the incumbent president of the country, Bola Ahmed Tinubu. We have our vice president, Shetima here. We have Ganduje and others. We hope Uzodima is also here. Okay. Trump floats $5 million gold card as route to U.S. citizenship. Wow. On spot, 2026 World Cup Bafana coach wary of Super Eagles. Wary of Super Eagles. Judge dismisses recusal request in Emefiele's trial. You can go to page 10 to see the story. Now to the New Telegraph newspaper this morning with us. The New Telegraph is with us this morning and is still talking about the NEC meeting, the outcome of the NEC meeting, what transpired in that meeting. Tinubu gets confidence vote as Buhari, El-Rufai, and Mechi absent. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu gets confidence vote as Buhari, El-Rufai, and Mechi absent. It simply means that the administration of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is performing up to expectations. That's what this vote of confidence means. But of course, Nigerians will react to this. Is President Tinubu actually performing up to the expectations of Nigerians? We shall be looking at it. You can go to see this story on pages 3 and 5 of the New Telegraph newspaper. Boldly written here. You can see it. Bury your ambitions. APC NEC tells agitators against NWC. That's the National Working Committee. Says party not after 2027. Says party not after 2027. Now you can see the picture of the president Bola Ahmed Tinubu right on the front page of the New Telegraph newspaper, as well as the vice president Shetima. Ganduje, the national chairman of the party, was also present at the NEC meeting. And don't forget that Uzodima was as the governor of Imo State was also present, and other APC members. They were all there at the NEC meeting, which, like I said earlier on, we'll be discussing this morning. Now to another one, pages 2 and 3 on tax reform bills. Kano government, Islamic Council raised constitutional breaches. And the last story I'll be reading to the viewers all over the world. Olubadan comments Igbo's contribution to Oyo economy. Olubadan comments Igbo's contribution to Oyo economy. Thank you so much for joining us today. Once again, it is City Standard and Michael Adekunle. Now to the comment section. What do we have there? Okay, the first person to comment in the comment section. Lady G, good morning to you. Welcome you on the program. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. I have Mr. Femi here. Good morning to you, Femi. How are you doing?
I'm fine. Thank you. We want to say thank you to all our esteemed viewers all around the world. Lady G, he has always been there for us, and may God continue to be with you. And all our esteemed viewers all around the world. There's one woman that we usually forget to mention.
Okay, Mrs. Sister. I don't forget to mention her name. Maybe you don't mention her name.
I don't mention her name. I'm talking about Queen Esther, our queen.
Okay,
our Queen Esther. Say good morning to you. Our Daddy Jacob, we say good morning to you.
Jacob, what did you say?
Say good morning to you, sir.
Jacob,
our robotic man,
Mr.
Mr.
Robert.
Robert, that is source of finance will
Yeah,
continuously
Mr. Robert,
to be
good morning.
robotic. Good morning, sir. We say good morning to all of you, Mr. Oduladeta, all of you.
We have King Yogba here
Our
too.
King Yogba.
King Yogba.
One time, sir. Good morning, sir.
Palace of the Palace.
Palace of the Palace and our King Gary too. All our king. We
You
say
can
good
say that
morning,
again
sir.
to
Yeah,
King Joe.
Palace of the Palace.
All right, all the way from United States, watching us presently, we have King Yogba in the comment section. Thank you so much for joining us. Gentleman Mike, good morning to you too. You're welcome on the program.
Good morning.
Wow.
Greetings to our viewers across the world.
Greetings to our viewers across the world. Very brief.
Always
Thank you so much. That's the gentleman Mike right here with us this morning. Onyeze, like I said, he's also here and we'll be dishing out vital informations together. We'll be dissecting issues, important issues together this morning. It's cock hard for President Bola Ahmed Tinubu yesterday at the NEC meeting. Well, I don't know what you'll be saying. I know you'll be reacting to this morning. All right, let's move on. Oh, how you doing? Good morning.
How are you? Good morning. Good morning. Thank you for having me.
All right. A great day at the 27th of February 2025. We are heading towards the end of the month. Tomorrow is 28th, right? And that's the last month. That's the last day.
We're talking about 2 months gone.
Yeah.
You know, and by May or thereabout, Bola Ahmed Tinubu will completing 3 years or 2 years. I don't know. I don't need to count that anyway. So I know that by May or thereabout, we would have calculated it.
You're already counting it for him.
No, that's what. That is 2 years now. You have made 2 years.
That he has performed well.
Huh? So what?
No, I'm just asking.
Maybe you should go and ask Gaduji.
Somebody's greeting you. Oh, yes, a good morning, Lady G.
I don't need good morning. God bless you. Lady G. Always punctual. Queen Esther. I hope she's also there.
I'm sure she's watching right now because she doesn't miss the program. She told me she doesn't miss
Thank you
it.
for coming. Thank you. God bless you, man. Thank you.
Unesta was a source of blessing to Raphael on Monday. Raphael carted away 75K on Monday morning.
And it was
Yes, now within space of 10-20 minutes.
And he was dancing.
Yeah, he was there dancing all over Oga, the street of Oga, disrupting the program. I said, Raphael, you know,
now. He didn't even tell
he didn't tell anyone it's Raphael.
Up to this moment, I didn't hear. But it's okay. It's okay. Queen Esther, God bless you.
All right,
God bless you. God bless you.
That's City Stand for you, a source of blessing for everyone. Like I said, last year when I calculated the money that has been rolled out, for people, it's over 3 million naira that people have benefited from City Stand. This year again, you know how much people was benefited from this platform. So we need to appreciate our viewers. We say thank you to everyone who have been supporting this platform, supporting the reviewers, supporting the respondents. We say thank you to you.
That's Gladys Onyabo.
Okay, yes, Gladys. No, that's still Lady G. Gladys will still come.
Okay, Gladys. Okay, Lady G. Okay,
we have Lady G.
Well, Queen Esther and one Gladys Onyabo.
Okay, Gladys Onyabo.
Don't forget Kate Perry too. Kate Perry. That's the woman that types like a man there.
Yes. Oh God.
All right, thank you so much, all the viewers. There's nothing we can give to you. We can't give you anything and we just thank you. So thank you.
Thank you.
We appreciate all of you. King Joe is here too.
King Joe,
All right.
the Palace of the Palace.
Not forgetting King Gary. I'm sure King
King
Gary too is watching.
our Henry King. God bless you, sir.
All right.
Yeah.
You said by May, President Tinubu will be reaching how many years in office? Maybe
That's
2
years.
2 years in
But
office.
he's almost 2 years.
We're getting to 2 years. So almost. This is February. However, we have about 3 months or so to go.
And you know what is happening now? You can see they are holding their first NEC meeting since he came into power.
They've been postponing and postponing and postponing.
Yes, and the fact that it is time. What does that tell you? It tells you that electioneering campaign politics 2027 is around the corner, and it is high time they start doing what they know how best to do. And that was why you saw that gathering in Abuja yesterday of who is who in APC. They all gathered, and
But some of the who is who were not present there.
oh no,
Were absent.
it's a very clear thing. All those ones, sorry, all those ones now. When you see Buhari is less. They said the Buhari himself is living alone, no wife, no children, only him. They stay. But I don't know what is wrong with all those guys. You understand? No, he doesn't want to see anybody. Forcefully, he was able to receive the Attorney General of the Federation and the Chief Justice about 2 months ago. Then the second one, he said he doesn't want to see anybody. He managed to go and vote. But the report we are getting now is that the man is just alone.
Living
Alone.
isolated.
Yes,
life.
yes. He does, yes. And remember he told us that he doesn't want anybody to come and disturb him.
Like if they disturb him, you go to Niger.
Yes, he disturb him, you go to Niger. So let us look at that angle. And of course, the present romance and the recent development surrounding the IBB's book launch might also contribute. But if you look at Fayemi, them, Adebe Shola, Osinbajo, Amechi, El-Rufai, if you look at all those ones,
big wigs
these
of the party.
are big names, especially El-Rufai is a factor. Looking at how you need some level of radicalism to be able to mobilize the northern votes. And El-Rufai, one question combined together with Atiku is a very big issue. But I can tell you that APC still have grounds as it stands today because they are still controlling states. They still have state governors. They are still in charge in the Senate. At the lower house, they are still in charge. So, but what is we are looking at is that the party as it stands now looks set to hand over the ticket of second term to of course Tinubu, considering the fact that you saw the recent statement credited to Osinbajo, where he said that Tinubu is going for second term and that nothing is going to stop him from winning. That's Osinbajo. A lot of them have started campaigning for him already. That they were even saying that he has done extremely good. Yeah. He has done well. His policies is the best. Nobody can take this, that. No. It just started. Politics has started. That's what we know. So I remember that there's no how you are going to have every Nigerian, every citizen, every masses on the same page. There are people who still see Bola Ahmed Tinubu's government, like what we saw under Buhari, who shouted, at the end of the day, his aide came out and said that Buhari did better than any government in Nigeria. Just about a few days ago. In fact, to an extent, the APC, the Tinubu's media team was seeing that statement as an embarrassment. Because we know that Buhari, I can't pinpoint what actually did Buhari did for 8 years. I can't really fix it. But you see,
he commissioned the Dangote refinery. Yeah, one of it started under the decision of Buhari.
No, he never started. Dangote refinery started. It was Obasanjo that gave this thing to that land.
But he commissioned.
It's a plan. Bros, he commissioned because it happened during his era.
Private organization.
You understand? But that's what they're saying. That if you look at what is actually going on, I don't know what is actually this. How come that it's only the government officials themselves that know that this president has done well? Other people does not know.
They endorsed him yesterday. I want to ask you, it was passed on him.
Yeah, of course now. Are you going to go against your boss where you don't say something will come outside?
Which means it wasn't a genuine endorsement.
What is the yardstick to measure it? How did they measure it? Did they measure it by the rate of inflation that's above 50%? Did they measure it by what is the yardstick did they use to measure Bola Ahmed Tinubu's government, the impact on the masses? Is it road? Is it whatever? Which area? Is it a subsidy removal? Is it floating of the naira? Is it exchange rate? Which one? For the first time yesterday night, I have to eat 1,200 naira, and I was annoyed.
You were annoyed?
Yes, I was annoyed because I couldn't find anything. And the woman is still telling me, say, is it not okay? I said, but then this rice is not okay. He said it's okay. But that is where we find ourselves.
But you should be happy that you could spend 1,200 naira to eat just a meal.
No,
Our Nigerian military, the soldiers, they feed with 1,500 naira a day.
let
It
me.
was just yesterday the chief of army staff said that they've increased it to 3,000 naira. You can imagine that it will take effect by the end of
March.
in March. Yeah.
Ross, you cannot compare. No, don't compare that. Oh, no, I'm telling you, don't compare. Because if you look at them, most of them are running. Most of the things they do is free. Me, I'll pay for what pure water I would drink in Lagos State. As I'm moving, anything that I touch, I lay my hand, I'll pay for how much. Most of the things they get is free, and they are giving them a bursary for 1,000. They should just go and find their way and make sure that they settle whatever this thing they have with them. You can't compare me and see, bros, light I pay, water I pay, clothes I pay, to polish shoe I pay, everything.
No,
who are you?
Of course, you must pay to polish.
No, that's what I'm telling you now. Everything. So factor it in at the end of the day, and you're able to say, okay, madam, give me 500 naira worth of rice. You go carry one small spoon, do like this for you. But they look at and say, this woman take time. But you understand? You go still repeat them, and you cannot do anything. So that's to tell you the impact of what we are facing. That the money, the value of money is nothing to write. Everything is, but they have gone far to give him vote of confidence.
Which means
they have already anointed him for 2027. That's what it means. And we have seen this thing has become a norm over the years. We saw it under Jonathan. We saw it under Buhari. We saw it under every president. That is how it is. But at the end of the day, nothing tangible can be pointed that this is what this administration, the impact of this administration to the masses themselves.
Onyeze, of course, we all know that the former president, Muhammadu Buhari, was not there. El-Rufai, former Kaduna State governor, was not there. Amechi, former River State governor and minister under Buhari's administration, was not there. And others, even the former vice president of the country was not there. That's Yemi Osinbajo. But now, let's look at it. What do you think was the reason these people were not there?
It's a clear signal that we are moving to opposition. It's a very clear. You don't need anybody to tell you. Even Buhari is against Tinubu because he said that I did better than you. Buhari said it. My administration was better than your own administration. So clearly, it's a red. You have seen this. Finally, we are moving to opposition, and I believe that not to an extent, if they are going to figure out somebody who is going to negotiate, champion the northern hemisphere of this country towards 2027, let it be known that such person must have the understanding that power cannot return back to the north. No matter how you look at it, whether we have whether we have somebody that is not performing or not performing, it's not our business. They must have that orientation. They must have it as a religion. They must have it as an understanding. They must also have it as a task. That we never field a northern candidate in the opposition party. This is a pragmatic setting because in the absence of justice there will be chaos.
Let's look at the impact of this meeting on our country's political landscape. Do you think any good thing will come out of this meeting? Is there any way to shaping our politics? Is there anything? Any good thing?
No. I see what we are talking about, the structure. I talked about the institution. Then how do we, especially escape from the hands of ISWAP, Boko Haram, or the terrorist Fulani herdsmen? How do we escape from that? First, by the time we escape from the security situation that have pushed Nigeria to, then we will know that, okay, that we have a certain obligation on every region, on every Nigerian to champion his or her own destiny collectively and nationally. And that is why I said we expected by now the issue of restructuring should have been on the table. We would have seen it gotten to a level that is already at the point of implementation. Not use it to hang on the factor that use it to get the consciousness of whoever they want to get. At the end of the day, they throw it to the dustbin like they always do. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We want to see some of these things done. At least let regions be independent on themselves. Let them, whichever sector they want to invest, they can confidently go for it, because when there is insecurity, you don't expect anything to work perfectly. Security is important in everything, and some of these things now, I can see Bola Ahmed Tinubu, taking the norm again about how Nigeria is being run in the past, doing the same thing the past leaders did, promising fire and brimstone. At the end of the day, he will tell you, bye bye, I have done my bit. And you bring his scorecard. He has more than 1,000 media personnel groomed to defend whatever happened during his tenure. At the end of the day, they will say, but another person will come.
All right, away from that, let's quickly talk about the Dangote refinery. I think it's a good news for Lagosians, as they can now buy fuel for 860 naira per liter. Initially, it was 890 naira, but now 860 naira per liter. Now, of course, it will ease the burden on Nigerians, especially Lagosians, the Nigerians living in Lagos here. But what significant impact do you think this will have on overall cost of living in Nigeria?
It has not gotten to a point where we begin to say, okay, let us give Dangote 100% credit for bringing the price, at least coming from the private sector.
But we
leave
that
that
time.
You give somebody, you don't give somebody
the month of February, reducing it.
Okay, bring it down. What are you talking about? Are you not getting this thing from the backyard?
But is he not bringing it down?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Bring
Second
it down.
time in the month of February.
I'm not going to praise Dangote
Wow.
at 860 naira per liter now. I want to see
a total reduction.
I want to see him work out all the modalities. See, do it selflessly. See it that Nigeria is a mono economy, live on only one product, and that product controls everything, including this child that is holding 20 naira now. When you see it from that angle, bros, you have made money, sacrifice.
He's a businessman.
Okay, his business can never crumble. I can tell you that. For what he gathered, he said he has over 600 billion worth of oil. Okay, listen though. And not only that, he has a direct pipe from Niger Delta to his refinery here in Lagos. So, bros, what is the big deal now? Put this thing, refine it. I said, okay, bros, let me tell you. Yes, that's what I'm saying. Okay. Now it's not yet time to praise him.
Okay.
Want to see this thing come down to an extent that it will not only Lagosians, other states too want to see Dangote present. And remember, he is also struggling because government seems to see how the NAPC now they go to do like that. But let him be steadfast and damn the consequences, so that Nigerians can at least have a living. There are people, millions of manufacturing companies, mini economy, micro economy that is run on generator and crude oil and petroleum on daily basis as a result of poor power supply. And these guys, how do they now survive? Most of these things now are factored into what we buy on daily basis, because they use crude oil or petroleum because as a result of absence of power, they make sure that they continue to produce. There are some places you go to in Lagos today, you see generator on 24 hours 7, non-stop. How would such we have over 1,500 of them? How would they survive? So what I'm saying is that, if there's any way Dangote should see it as something that, government is not going to tell you what to do with the price. Get a better negotiation. Know that this thing is coming from here in Nigeria. Then refine it, and it can go for 200 naira.
200 naira.
Yes, we live in NPC now. Who is going to buy from NPC? But NPC now is trying to see what they're going to do at the end of the day to make sure they control Dangote from, further reducing the price.
Now, lastly, before you go, let's quickly talk about what we have in spring there. The Tinubu'S Muslim tickets has brought Nigerians has brought Nigerians massive.
I say it's a burden. It has become a burden. I said it now. Yes, I said it.
Would you say that idea of Muslim tickets or Muslim government is what is the reason why we are facing this present challenges?
I think what the Council of Sharia members or body is trying to say at this level is that they expected some level of sophisticated leadership. Not really. And they come to understand that these guys are Muslims. Why are we having the worst?
Considering the fact that they marketed
yes
Muslim tickets to Nigerians.
They were their expectation to an extent was cut off. That's why you see this reaction. And remember, I said it clearly some time ago that the North is already seeing Tinubu as a big burden. You understand? So the guy need to sit down properly and know what to do before it is too late. Anybody that's even themselves know that Nigerians are going. APC go members know that no, Nigeria is going through whatever they call it.
They admitted yesterday at the NEC meeting that although we are passing through challenges, but things have been done to shaping things.
Okay, we are going into election, and from next few months from now, you start seeing federal allocation money. You start exchanging hand. They will start forming one group or the other. At the end of the day, we go into election. What you are seeing now, they have not been able to achieve is what they are going to use to campaign. That's what they are going to use to campaign.
All right, thank you so much, Chinedu Michael. I really appreciate you for coming this morning. Ohanusi, watching us from Netherlands, thank you so much for joining us. Ohanusi, Nnamdi, that's my man in Netherlands. Good morning. Thank you so much for joining us. We have a Bayagad in the comment section. We say thank you. Mrs. Enoma or Sadieye Enoma. Yeah, Enoma. Thank you so much for joining us as well. Olatayo, good morning to you. We appreciate you for coming here this morning to contribute on the program. Michael, good morning. Gentleman Mike.
Good morning, Adekunle.
How are you doing? I greeted you before. I seen it to do that again.
Yeah,
why were these people not present there? The likes of El-Rufai, Buhari, Mechi, former Vice President Osinbajo, and others. Don't you see some sort of a conspiracy in this? I'm talking about the NEC meeting that was held by the APC.
I mean, of course, it's obvious that the people you have mentioned presently are not comfortable with the current president or the administration that is in place now. Despite the fact that they are in the same party, at least they've not told us that they are out of the party. But the bottom line is that they are not happy with the current situation of their party. According to them, they are not happy with the president, or some of them are not happy with Mr. President as a person in terms of the way he has gone about his administration and all of that. So that is the bottom line. They are not happy, so they stayed away from the NEC meeting. We've had somebody like El-Rufai speak concerning it, that some of the reasons they gave, some of them said, according to what Buhari said, that the information got to him about 24 hours to the meeting and all of that. So, but those are just excuses. They just needed to stay away. They are not comfortable. They have their grievances with the system at the moment. Some of them have grievances with the president as a person. Some of them have with the administration, as it were. And that's what I mean. That was why they stayed away.
Why is their own not loud like that of PDP? It's obvious that something is going on within the party APC. Why is it not as loud as that of PDP?
Michael, that's the ruling party. So they have that edge, as it were, to manage their internal crisis. It's a bride at the moment. Don't forget, people want to even join them, as it were. We have a lot of Labour Party guys that have joined the APC. We have people from PDP that have joined it. That is where the milk and honey is flowing at the moment. Let's put it straight. That is the party that is with the largest at the moment. They're sharing the booty. So you should expect that more people want to even come in. So in a situation like that, it is always very easy to manage their internal crisis, which they are doing. They have issues. There are problems within the party, but it is just as you said. It is not too obvious because of the fact that that is the party in power. A lot of things can be covered up and all of that. So that is exactly what is going on. But they have their internal problems.
They have their internal problems. That's what our gentleman Mike said here this morning. Now to the new price of premium motor spirits, petrol. Now 816 naira in Lagos, according to the reports we got. But will this go a long way in easing the burdens of Nigerians?
It will not, Michael. It will not. Nothing will show. It is not likely to reflect in anything. There has to be significant in quote. There has to be significant reduction. Just the way we had it pushed up significantly. So there has to be significant reduction before we can begin to talk of the impacts on the things that are already up that need to be probably gradually coming down. But for now, all this a little here, a little there that we are having will not do much in terms of impact.
No, but is this not significant enough? 2 times in February, reducing it 2 times in February.
Michael, we are on the streets, and a lot of things can easily be verified. The cost of transportation, the cost of food, and all of that. Which of these items has come down as a result of? So these are things that we relate to it on a daily basis. What price has come down significantly? Is it bread? Is it transportation from here to Belgium and all of that? So we are not seeing it yet. Maybe tomorrow or maybe in the next minute it can come up. But as we speak, some of those things are not yet it's not being seen on the streets. Nigerians cannot feel those reductions that we are having at the moment. And as far as they are concerned, nothing has happened, regardless what is in the news or what government is claiming to be doing.
All right, gentlemen, Mike, before you go, let me quickly say this. Let me ask you this question. Is it true that the Muslim ticket is responsible for the wars in the country now, according to a Sharia council?
Absolutely not. The happenings or how the Tinubu-led administration will eventually be perceived or be analyzed at the end of the administration has nothing to do with the Muslim ticket. As I've always said, you can even have herbalist ticket. What is important is for people that are in the saddle to be visionary enough as to where they want the country to be by the time they are handing over.
That's good delivery.
Exactly. Just deliver the dividends, as it were, as we always say, the dividends of democracy, as we have been clamoring for since 1999. The things that you are expected to be doing as a government that will have direct impact on the lives of the people, that will make them feel like human beings. that is your job. It's not about, and if you don't have, you can't give what you don't have, Mike. You cannot give what you don't have. If you don't have it, you don't have it. It has nothing to do with whether you are a pagan or whatever. I mean, whatever. So the Muslim ticket for me has absolutely nothing to do with the performance of the present administration. If they fail, they choose to fail, and if they succeed, they choose to succeed. It has nothing to do with their religion inclination.
All right, thank you so much, gentleman Mike.
Many
I really
thanks, bro.
appreciate you for coming on board this morning. Femi, how you doing, sir?
I'm fine. Good morning.
You're welcome on board. Now, before we talk about the Dangote refinery, let's quickly delve into the APC NEC meeting that was held yesterday. Now, this set of people were not there. You know who the rules. The people I'm talking about, the likes of the former President Muhammadu Buhari, Vice President Osinbajo El-Rufai, Amechi, and others. These are important people in the party. But don't you think their absence will cost the party a lot? And apart from that, without those people, playing a significant role in that party, what don't you think the party's future will be blinking?
Well, what really happened is that what happened yesterday was expected in a party that me personally thought that Buhari is going to be the head of APC. I thought after Buhari, APC will scatter, but how they manage to get out of that bottleneck of 2023 it's actually amazed me. So during their NEC meeting now, with the absence of those people that were just mentioned, it's obvious that some of them are aggrieved. We saw some that are outspoken, some that are so obvious, like El-Rufai, but the hidden one is the issue of Fayemi. And Yemi Osinbajo is not that outspoken, and it's not that radicalized when we talk about politics. So what I'm trying to say is that what happened yesterday is not totally strange in a big party like that. A family that is not as big as that self, you see crisis. Even within your family, there will be crisis, but the difference between of it is that how do you, maintain that crisis when you have crisis? Like what we saw yesterday, we now make APC to know where to touch. Now that they have do their meeting, the perceived aggrieved party member, they were absent. That one, if APC know how to move on from that angle, they will now be able to touch those people that we do NEC meeting. We didn't see you. If there will be a need for committee to set up, if there will be a need for reconciliatory, committee to set up, and if they look left and right and they see that we are balanced, we have seen so from so angle, we have seen so from so angle, and they think they can do without all those people, it's their business. It's their. You see, Mr. Michael, I like democracy to play is, a natural way to let it be. I don't subscribe with the issue of nobody should contest from north, or the power must still remain in the south. No, I subject it to politics. Let politics play itself. Let democracy play its role. If PDP can feed in a candidate from north that they thought he can win, let them go ahead and let us vote and let everybody choose. And if a southerner, we think that nobody should contest from north again, it's not going to be automatic thing that we are going to say. When they choose feed from north, then we should know how to break their vote. We should have work to do, not that we will take advantage because it must be south and we will now relearn and we will not do anything.
A vote of confidence was passed on President Bola Tinubu yesterday, which implies, which speaks a lot that he is doing fine. Of course, he admitted that still have so much to do, so much on ground to do. But was that a genuine endorsement? Like I asked Onyeze, was it a genuine endorsement or a strategic move to consolidate power?
Yes, it's a political something. That's a political vote. Political vote of confidence. So if you ask people on the street, you will not see that kind of a thing. But Like Onyose said, it has always been like that. Their way is not our way. The way they look is not the way we look. What concerns an average Nigerian is, what am I going to eat today? How much is the cost of the cloth? How am I going to pay my school fees? But what concerns them is how their party will win at all costs. That is Nigeria politician for you, not minding what people at the grassroots are feeling. So it doesn't concern them. If people know what they call this our some wrong leader, look at Al-Assad. What is the name of that former president of Syria? Almost all his country was collapsing, and he still choose to remain in power. So that is the definition of all these people. If the whole country is dying, what concern them is just to hold the little one that remain. 1 million died to do. The little one that remain is just being in their hand. That's what they are concerned. So there's no way they will not pass vote of confidence on the sitting president. Every resources now in his hand. You pass vote of confidence against your boss, you are going. And hundreds of people, millions of people are waiting to replace you. People that will not look at anything before they pass that vote of confidence that you say you don't want to pass. So it's not matter.
What does this say to you? What does this say to you? Our military men feeding with 1,500 naira a day. Though there's a new development by the chief of army staff who has increased it to 3,000 naira. But let's talk about before. You're still taking it now. But to take effect March.
Even the way I see that news, I don't think it's all of them. I think the one that are assigned to be on the battleground, maybe
whether the one that are assigned or not, 1-5.
That's what I'm saying. Even the 1-5 you are talking about, if you are not assigned, I'm not sure you are entitled to it. You are just entitled to your, because I have two brothers, step brother, the same mother, the same father, being military, Nigeria military. So I'm not sure you will be entitled to that 1,005 if you are not assigned to be maybe in the Maiduguri or to go and face Lakurawa in the north. You are not entitled. So those one is talking about, I think those one that are the battlefield. If you are just in,
how have they been managing with the economic
that's what I'm
crisis?
saying. When Onyese said almost everything they get is free. Who told you that? If they give them house, they deduct that. It may not be, that money may not be as much as the one that you are using to rent house in the public, but they will deduct at least certain money from their salary.
Not just for free.
Not just for free. So it's, and today, I think you will have to see Buhari when somebody just wear uniform and they say, I'm going to Ikeja, just carry me for free. If you do it today, you do it tomorrow, you will have a problem. And thank God, all my brothers that they don't do something like that. Even if they wear their uniform immediately, they pay their transport fare. Nigeria has grown beyond that. Anybody that have understanding know what is happening. So even if they wear uniform, they will just pay their transport fare. Just like that. It's not everything that they have is free. Some of them just opportunity of okay, I have one that is using Okada. You will just fuel his Okada and you cannot arrest him. You can carry the Okada from Bonica to carry it to Sango. You may have, if the brave one, you may have that opportunity. Right. It's not free, and they are not enjoying. They too, they are suffering. That money that they say now, promise is one thing, fulfilling it is another one. Do you know that Nigeria police salary that they promised they will increase, it has not been implemented up to this moment?
With the news,
I have a brother as an inspector. Up to this moment, the promise has not been fulfilled.
Don't you think with the new chief of army staff, all these things will be implemented?
I pray so, that as he promised, but that at the end of the March,
to have made that move to increase it.
To promise is another one thing, to fulfill it is another one. Let's wait. I pray that he will fulfill it. And mind you, Mr. Michael, immediately they are in that circle, that their war front, a lot of things happen with their Oga at the top. If they, like Oga that has like maybe 100 boys under him, they give them 1,005. Who told you that 1,005 will enter their hands? Maybe it will be just maybe 1,000 that will enter their hands, or even up to that one. Those ones that have died, or those ones that say they want to travel.
And you expect these guys not to work with bandits, not to work with terrorists?
How they will not?
You expect them to be loyal?
You expect them to be loyal, and you give them gun. You don't take care of them. Even some of them that are that suffer in the war, in the battle, their parents, the family, everybody just left to be on their own. So there is the morale. Except that some of them, they were just born to do the job. That is the truth of the matter. I'm not born to do that job. I cannot carry gun.
All right, before I let you go, let's quickly talk about the slash in price of premium motor spirit. Now 860 naira. Is it not a good news? And some are saying that Dangote did it because of Ramadan season.
Well. If they say did it because of Ramadan season, that is their own opinion. But to me, even before the Ramadan, you reduce it. Yeah. And like I usually said, Yoruba we say, yini yini can you listen me? There are two things. Is it going to have impact on our economy right now? The impact will not be so significant. You may not notice it. You will not see it now. But it's a sign that this thing can be reduced. It's a sign that it can be reduced. It's a sign that some of the people will say Yoruba will say Lala Toro Keile Numbo. But so many things will go up in Nigeria and will not come down. The issue of petrol will not be like that.
And is it a sign that Tinubu is truly committed to revamping the economy?
Tinubu told you in December when they asked him that about price control. He said, I don't believe in price control. I believe in competition and let the competition crash the price. So as Dangote started now, we have not been to where we are going because it's only Dangote we are seen as a private refinery now. Soon or later, another refinery will come. If Dangote beat it with 30 naira, that one may say, I reduced my home with 100 naira. Competition have started. You see, the major competitor we see now is NNPC and Dangote. Now, another big one, if another big one happen, honestly speaking, I tell you, this thing will still come down. Everybody know when they were selling diesel, 1,700. But how much is price of this now? Diesel is 1,020 naira now. Like I'm telling you, yes, no. Diesel is 1,000. So it has reduced. These are the thing. I'm not here to praise Dangote, and I don't want the word praise or anything, but I just appreciate. It's not that I want to praise, but I appreciate, and I know, and it's giving us sign that this thing can be reduced and it can be subjected to negotiation. Somebody is mentioning 200 naira. How much? Before you accuse Dangote or blame Dangote, ask how much is federal government supplying fuel to him. Are they supplying him free? Are they supplying Dangote? Somebody say that oil directly from Niger Delta. Is it free like that? So federal government don't sell crude oil to Dangote. You just go to that place, just like a cassava or even stone. You have to pay for stone before you extract that stone. Right, so it's not water, and I believe that gradual process, the price will be reduced.
All right, thank you so much, Mr. Femi. Quickly to Kunle. Good morning. How are you doing, sir?
Yeah, good morning. Thank God for another day, and thank God for being alive. And we thank you too for being there for us to be able to, connect the channel, because a lot of problems with the channels, and you've been able to, I think you've been able to solve it yourself. And it costs a lot of money, the way I say it. Wow. You guys are trying.
All right, thank you so much, Mr. Kunle. Now, quickly, let's talk about the NEC meeting yesterday. The NEC meeting, APC NEC meeting that we've been expecting them to hold. Well, at the end of the day, it was held. Now, we expected some key stakeholders to be there, like President Muhammadu Buhari, former President Muhammadu Buhari, Vice President Osinbajo El-Rufai, who claimed he was among the persons that brought in President Bola Ahmed Tinubu.
The former governor of Ekiti, what's his name?
Fayemi,
yes.
Former governor of Rivers, Amechi, was not there. Don't you think conspiracy is going on in that party as we speak? And don't you think there are internal wranglings going on there?
Yeah, those guys, I see them as rebel, and I see them as ingrates. All of them, yes.
As rebels and ingrates?
Ingrates, yes. Wow. Because there's none of them that the president in power has not impacted in their life. Their friends, lives they impacted on. Majority of them are beneficiaries of the government and the president, Bola Ahmed Tinubu. The truth has to be told. Let me tell you, the issue of you use somebody and you actualize what you want, because the man in Ekiti, we just mentioned his name now, Fayemi, he could not have been a minister under Buhari if not the clique that Tinubu has. right? It's not because of the, I mean, the nature of the president we have. If not for the likes minds of the president we have, that he brought every one of them together and he tutored them how to go about politics, and suddenly they moved away, they betrayed him, and they switched over to Buhari. And the Buhari himself trending towards an ingrate because you tried that presidency for how many years? You tried it for how many years? Your fellow generals, they were cutting you off, cutting you off, cutting you off, and somebody came with a master plan to allow you to even have the, you know, your own goodies, because past presidents have been ruling this country. They have their own cake, their share of the cake, their own cake. They have the share, good share, all of them. So it was only Buhari that was working for Nigeria then with Diagbo. So they did not even make anything, and they now said, "Oh, it is my own turn to cut my own cake from Nigerian, you know, space." And Tinubu gave him that strategy. This is how we do it. This is how we do it, and it works. So it's not we, the citizens alone, that we should be calling ingrate people. The leaders, majority of them, all those leaders. That's why I don't believe in any one of them. They will migrate from one party now to another. They will think they are saints when they get to that party. But all of them, they are bed of same feather, and we shouldn't be. So I'm not really surprised.
Oh, there's a chima. Nigeria is a business center for politicians. Yeah, Michael, forget these stories. All right, he goes on by saying that before rejoicing about the fuel price, ask yourself how much it was before Tinubu came to power. That's what there's a chima talking. Papa Yaga, what's he saying here? You people are appreciating 600 naira plus increase from Buhari tenure. That's what he's saying. That's as regards the slash on fuel price. I'm talking about premium motor spirit. Now 680 naira illegals. Don't you think that this is quite commendable?
It's quite commendable. Likewise, in the petroleum industry, right? The regulation, you don't regulate petroleum industry. It's the actors that will regulate themselves as it is. And why am I saying this? The competition, once the competition started coming in, right? Everyone, one of them will sit tight. You could see Dangote is sitting tight because they knew that there's going to be a new sheriff on ground. And what are these new sheriff? They are the Ishaku Rabiu. They are building a massive refinery in Akwa Ibom, likewise. So it's going to be a competitive market. If Dangote like, he should not bring his price down. Some are waiting for him to come into the table and crash the price, and you have no says, you have nothing other thing than to align with them. So to me, the presidential modality of bringing that system in, I have to credit him. Likewise, I'm talking of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu.
You have to credit him.
I have to credit him.
Wow.
It's only a blind man, it's only a fascist that will say he has not seen anything good that this man has done since he came into power. I still repeat it, it's only a fascist. The fascist may be among us here, that will say he has not seen anything good in this country that this man has done. The competitive of these petroleum sectors now, it's a welcome development all over the world. That's how it is. Saudi Aramco, that is the biggest. You've been seeing is the greed. You are not seeing the effect.
What is the effect?
If you are not seeing the effect, is the greed aspect of you and I. You and I are the one causing that effect. You have not seen it. You have not seen. Average Nigerian has a greed symptoms in his. I will say that all these people you are seeing here, the greed in them, they will not show you. They will not show you. What concern them? No, it's going to sorry. I'm going to Ikeja now. These people, they will say what they cannot practice. I'm telling you, I will tell you, these people, are they greedy or not? They will not tell you that. So my average Nigerian has that greedy symptoms. How do you expect Nigerian to be okay when the next man to you can just come and look out to manipulate you? I can tell them wholeheartedly, there was a cash that was supposed to be given to every one of us, and you now do what? Along the line, when you want to share the cash, you now start, level by level, shortchanging people instead of coming clean on the table. And you're telling me Nigerians are very happy.
Isn't it shameful passing vote of confidence on President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, considering the economic crisis we are facing in the country?
The economic crisis.
Currently.
Your economic crisis, they were piling it up for you. The successive government have been piling it up. Because the economic crisis you have that cannot liberate you to be a productive nation. You have Ajakuta steel mill there. You have the Manimbo power project that was that went under the fire, that went under the ground without any person being brought to book. Billions of dollars of investment that's supposed to come on stream that will liberate the country, that will put Nigeria into productive nations, and you are sleeping in slumber. Your foreign refinery could not work, and you are saying economy it's not a spell on the country. At times I pity this country. At times I pity people inside this country. You are saying that there's nothing on ground that you can rely on, that you want to use it for productivity. Now tell me.
Are you aware that millions of Nigerians are suffering presently?
We have to, who created those suffering?
Especially since the removal of subsidy by the administration of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu.
All of them had that agenda to remove it. But gradually, what I'm blaming the President Bola Ahmed Tinubu for is it was too hasty for him to remove that subsidy.
So
I say it was too hasty and earlier. What are you talking of? So me, it's not that my brain is not clicking or working. I'm telling you, where I need to let him know his mistake. He shouldn't have removed that subsidy instantly. He should have considered the masses. What leverage will I put the masses? Because when the two elephants fight, when him and the petroleum cartel, when they are fighting, it's the grass that will suffer it. And who are the grass? We are the citizens that will suffer it. So I'll really blame him for that. And he has to find solution to sort that problem, so that there's solution of that.
Don't you think Kule is being constructive on this issue?
They will never see anything.
I'm angry. You know why I'm angry? I don't think Kule pay for transport. You don't pay for transport.
I have to transport
I give you an example now. Hold on.
To Ireland today.
Hold on. How much do you pay? How much do you
I
pay?
pay 500.
500 on here to Ireland.
And go come again.
How much do you
1,000.
pay? How much do you pay last
I'm
year?
feeling the bond too. Don't you hear what I'm saying here?
Saying reducing of fuel, it's not affecting. It's really serious affecting me now. From my way to Beggar,
I pay 1,000.
how many minutes drive? 700 naira, 700. So that could tell reducing fuel, reducing fuel, still expensive. How much comparing when Buhari was there? This is the question we are asking you. Has food reduced? Has so many things reduced? Ordinary lighter, how much? So you are saying we should give Tinubu, my brother. He has failed this country.
Did this guy hear me?
What film?
Did he hear me?
He has failed.
Did he hear me?
Whether removing subsidy, he didn't think very well. He knew. He just said it. Maybe he has taken something on that stage. What we are saying, are we enjoying it? Then go to reduce it. Where is it? What? I don't see the effect. Whether the menu, all this cartel, they are the same thing. So for me, Kule, nothing is happening under this government. I can't say one thing. I did iron my cloth. Look at you didn't iron your own.
The road,
you did iron your cloth.
The road to your
Did you iron your cloth?
No. Wait. Something is happening in Benin now.
Leave Benin. We are talking now. We are talking now. We are talking the
infrastructure.
Hold on. Look at
why are these people always? They are always blind in seeing what they put in.
Did your cost? We did not iron your cloth. Just check.
No,
did your cost? We did iron cloth. Check now.
I lie.
If there's like we will iron.
No,
so
lucky,
Tinubu,
I had like this.
Vote of confidence is zero.
Lucky, I had like this.
Did the Nigerian give vote of confidence to Tinubu? We gave him zero.
Lucky, I iron this. Look at this. I have like.
You did iron this. I said it.
You see my people.
Don't confuse people.
You see my people.
Don't confuse people.
They are coming here.
How much did you reduce?
With fallacy. And somebody is telling me, maybe
you do iron your cloth.
I say I iron now.
You did not iron. This man did not iron. No light.
I iron.
You did not iron this cloth.
I iron.
You did not iron this.
You see, dead body. These people, they will still be competing. They will be competing with dead body. As toxic they are. They will still be competing with dead body that is dead. That you know that you.
All right, let me go to the comment section. Mr. Kulefisaya Majakodumi. Good morning, Mr. Mike. The most funniest person I've ever seen or analyzing on the platform, Mr. Kule. He knows how to color the truth.
From abroad, though. From Obodo Igbo. Yes, sir. From Obodo Igbo.
I like his matured constructive engagement that he's giving. I like his matured. These are kind of things I want to hear. I want to hear.
You're the funniest person he has ever seen on the platform. That's you color the truth. Now, King Gary is here. Good morning to you, King. How you doing?
The king.
Welcome on board.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, King Gary. Godwin. Mwaziyama. Morning to you. You're welcome. Yeah. Tinubu'S and APC brought this hardship to Nigeria.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, King Gary is laughing here. I know it's because of the issue of iron.
Yes, look at three of us. I did not iron.
I say me a iron.
Hold on, Kule did not
I
iron.
say me a iron. You see like where this people.
Maybe hold on. The camera should focus on camera. You did not iron.
I iron this shirt.
I did not iron. You know why?
Now
You take your camera, go down. Take your camera, go down.
Why these people dead body because they go see they argue against her?
You see the worst one. See, you don't iron. Kule did not iron. My brother here did not
I
iron.
say me a iron.
Where?
God bear me with us. Iron. Why you lying? Why you lying?
Kule, hold on. Under Tinubu, we have not even come out for wilderness. We are talking about.
I say me a iron. You don't accept that one.
You don't iron.
Iron.
Look at you. You don't iron.
This is my clothes.
Let's see your back now. I did not iron. See, iron. See.
That's why they run the regular.
Kule. See. Ordinary light. We should see light.
Propaganda.
I'm not.
Me, I saw light this morning. I iron.
Let me tell you what happened.
All the propaganda.
Issue of security. Issue of security. Let's give an example now. We are talking about security. You know what happened yesterday? Because IG want to pass go to airport.
I iron this morning.
Because IG want to go to airport. You know what happened? From Ogun State, they put police everywhere.
They know the bubble now.
After IG left, there's no police now. But what they are saying, I talk about security, I talk about food, I talk about economy, bank, gas, under Tinubu, everything zero.
I just learned that the military men are feeding with 1,500 naira per day.
Are you not imagine? Can you defend that?
It has been increased now to 3,000 naira.
To 3,000 naira.
Chief of Army Staff.
Chief of Army Staff.
So how do you expect these guys to
Yes,
work
how did you
with their
expect
heart, with their minds?
See,
when did they start paying them that 1,500?
Not in this administration.
Not
right?
in this administration.
Oh.
Now, and this administration came in and they said these people are doing a whole lot. I've never seen. See,
a bottle of water, Kule. Ever water. How much ever water, Kule?
I'm not
How much
saying.
ever water?
Listen to
Ever
this guy.
water that people want is 4,000. Ever water is
I think you're still going to
Ever
talk.
water.
Give me my own space, please. Let me talk, please.
You've been having your space.
They have been having my space.
I'm about to tell you to go.
They are encroaching my space. They are encroaching my space.
Holiday is there.
So I've abandoned these people. Let's abandon them. They are just they are on paid road. They are paid road.
Okay, Mr. Michael Adekunle, you are among Nigeria's problem for bringing Mr. Kunle on this platform.
Okay.
Problem.
Yeah.
One of Nigeria's problem. Okay, no problem. I accept. No problem.
You will be
If
the
not,
problem of Nigeria. Likewise, for they want to disintegrate people. Yeah.
all right, from Netherlands. No, if it's coming out from Nnamdi Anusi in Netherlands, no problem. I know him very well.
Netherlands.
He's my friend. He's my friend in Netherlands.
Tell him. He should apply sense. Tell him to apply sense. Your people are just
Kunle Tinubu will still betray you the way he betrayed MKO Abiola.
He has betrayed already.
That is a constructive statement. You know that one is a learned person. You know that one is not from the Govt side.
Are you saying that Nnamdi is not a learned
Yeah,
person?
it's not a learned person because when you are conversing with people, there must be due of respect, right? And
No, he's not talking to you. He's talking to me. That I'm problem.
You have to
among the problems of
Bringing
Nigeria.
Yeah, you have to say because I'm telling them what they don't want to hear. What will be bitter? Like this Lucky, like this Lucky now. You can't be, you'll be
Oga,
shocked that
Oga,
Lucky is going to
Oga,
Tinubu's
hold on.
daughter's house,
Hold on.
and he will
Oga,
come here and be
see.
complaining,
Oga,
say they are hungry,
Oga,
they are hungry.
There's an information. There's a report that the Muslim ticket is responsible for what is happening in the country.
Happening for what?
This ideology, this idea, the initiative brought by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, Muslim ticket, the vice president Muslim, the president himself Muslim. That is why
encouraging the crisis. This thing. That is why he himself need to deem it fit, and to crush those people, for people not to be, narrating those Muslim ticket issues. And I can see, except you are a journalist and you should be I think you should be an investigative journalist for now. Go around. We have never had the military performing excellently than the way they are now. It's only a blind man and it's only a fascist like Lucky that has never seen anything good in Nigeria, because he's just
one economy under Tinubu, just one sector that is working. Now we can say yes, Tinubu will give you hand. The people must, you don't measure one for me. I'm okay.
You see, I think I need to deal with
measure
an educated person that will know what I want to say. Because the petroleum industry that is working on today, an illiterate like him will not know that when he starts manifesting, he will not know that. I'm telling you this. And this same guy, you see one thing with Nigerians, where I fear Nigerians, these same guys, he will still go to Tinubu's daughter's house and beg for money and take money. You told me,
did you see him there?
I said it here.
Did you see him?
I don't know when he told you they are going to see, they want to go and see Yaloja in his house. Oh, you said
are we there together?
No, I don't know.
You know when they were
I don't know.
All this mere lie.
they cannot deny it. So he will be the one on camera here and be saying another thing, and you are going to meet
you always lie.
You guys. That's why I say Nigeria. The more you look, the less you see.
You see, when you see Tinubu,
all these people, they are poison.
When you see Tinubu, you see Kule, they don't always, they focus on lies. You don't tell lie. If I'm eating with a Tinubu or daughter, I should be okay. I don't think I'll be here. See what I'm saying, Kule, don't say what you don't know. See, let me say something. See, my brother, Kule should admit that Tinubu has failed this country. Kule should admit that Tinubu has failed this country. Now, we are talking, he is talking about 2027. They are giving the vote of no confidence. El-Rufai was not there. Buhari is not there. Osinbajo is not there. Femi is not there. You can see, they are telling you are not doing well. You are not doing well.
Kule is allergic to iron. That's what Kingeri is saying.
Yes. That's the problem. So
no matter how you press your clothes or your iron,
he can't do that. It's true. So you should change your character. My brother, God bless you. Let me thank my sister.
No, we're not there when you did it. So definitely you iron your clothes.
Let me quickly, don't press. Let me just quickly thank and see. Let me go to my hand. That accident.
Oh, you had an accident. That was last week.
Yeah, last week.
Yeah. Well,
I didn't notice my hands well. So let me quickly. I want to thank Sister Esther. Thank Chop and Chop. Thank Taiwo. Taiwo. Everybody. I want to thank. For us to thank them. They are good people. God we trust. My brother. No, see, sometimes we talk about brother who are watching us. For them, giving time to watch Deep Flip TV. City Stand every day. Their data, everything. God bless you. God bless you. Thank you very much. What I want to say, Kule, don't deceive. They are all watching. They get news more than you that is here. No light.
They do what?
No electricity.
Propaganda.
No food.
I have lights in my house.
You have lights.
Yes, and I iron my house.
Yeah, he has right to his own opinion.
I iron my shirt. What kind of blooming country you are?
You see,
you'll be diminishing and affecting.
Sir, this is
and these people said themselves they will listen to fake.
Okay, listen. This is a
I
shot.
have light.
Can you take your camera? This is a Obana. Don't take your camera. Check here. Sir, did you see any light here? Don't just
Which camera you did?
No, take light.
Which camera?
Not the light.
Not the light. That be not be light.
No, so here.
Not the light. Not be light. Be this. This. Let's go there and see whether you guys you can never. There's light.
Generator.
Why are you lying? You are dealing with liars.
I don't know. Now, you say
cut off the money.
You say Dangote.
From getting to
Now you are praising Dangote.
And they're coming here to say anything. I'm challenging them here.
You are praising Dangote.
They're not clean hands.
You are praising Dangote. How much Dangote
I'm challenging them.
How much Dangote?
And it's only a fool that will be following the fools.
You are praising Dangote. How much Dangote is
something on reality now. On ground.
Everything.
You'll be lying. They manipulate.
Oh, I don't know why. You said they reduce fuel. Listen, he said fuel is reducing. As transport reduced, a pound of food reduced. Now, from a beggar, you say you pay 500 naira from here to Ale. 500 naira. Are you paying the last 2 years?
Did you ask me the full issues?
So what you are saying under this presidency, insecurity, no food, economy, banking, everything is zero. Now you are telling me there is positive. Nothing is working.
Blackmailers, man.
Now whether the man to focus on the economy.
Guys come down to this head. These people will still blackmailing because they can never be satisfied and they can never see good things coming. And they will and the problem is they are double-faced people. You don't stand one place. What make you to go to Tinubu'S daughter's house?
I don't know.
So enemy you don't want, don't near him. Don't near him.
See, I want me to talk.
Enemy you don't want. Abi, you see Ganifa when going to Babangida place that time? Do you see when Babangida will bring ram to Ganifa come and take this ram? I don't want it.
See, the problem you have. See, the point is that you are too light. Don't let tell lies. Let me tell you, Tinubu has failed woefully. Security has failed woefully. Economy has failed woefully. NEPA, banks, taxes. That's why the Northern are shouting. 2027, the North will back up. They will come back against you. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
All right.
I say good morning to our global viewers on Global City Stand, and I welcome our global command Mr. Michael to Global City Stand, and yours sincerely, the global analyst as well, Mr. Ojolajide, and most welcome. And we thank all our viewers all across the globe for staying tuned to this platform. Like I told Mr. Kule, Mr. Mike, I'm not always around on Wednesdays. So that's why you're going to see my face on Wednesday. I'm always not around. So I'm sorry.
You look good.
Glory be to God.
I'm fresh.
Glory be to God.
Thank you so much for coming.
Yes, sir.
Now we've been discussing different issues at this stand, and let's quickly talk about the NEC meeting, APC NEC meeting. I've not even asked Mr. Lucky that NEC meeting. There are reactions to what happened at the NEC meeting, especially with the fact that the key stakeholders were not present at the meeting. They were not there. They were absent. The likes of Osinbajo, Buhari, El-Rufai, and and so on. What does this speak of the party? I mean APC, what is currently going on in the party? Is there anything that you can fish out, you can draw out from that that move by these people that were absent at the NEC meeting? Was there any kind of conspiracy going on that we, the public, don't know of? Of course, we know El-Rufai has been speaking, criticizing the administration of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. So is there any more? Are there more things that we don't know? Are there more issues going on that we don't know in Nigeria as Nigerians?
Mr. Mike, see what happens in any political party is that when a party comes to power, there are people who are on the side of the let me call it faction. Yes, there is a call it faction. There are people who belong to the faction that attain power. There will be opponents within the same party. Those who lost out, those who claim the tickets, they may remain an opposition, even though they are in the same party. Even though it is their government, even though it is their party that form the government, they will remain as opposition. And it is the duty of the faction that indicate that won the government, that form the government, to woo them on their side. Don't forget, Amechi, Osinbajo, they contested against Tinubu. They are opponents in the same party. They are not opposition party, they are opponents in the same party. Yes. So as far as political party matter is concerned, the version that picked the ticket and won the election and formed government, and the opposing camp against it, they always be like this at loggerhead. Like I said, the one that won the government, the one that formed the government is the whole duty to bring them closer, encourage them, bring them to the same fold. But usually it's not the same. I mean, that's usually the case in any political party. The faction that wins the ticket that eventually from the government, they will be going on their own. Those who lost out against them will be left aside. That's what happened. Amechi, Buhari is one of them. He's their leader. They all belong to Buhari camp. Amechi, Buhari, Osinbajo, Fayemi and Co. They all belong to opposing camp of APC. The same party, not opposition party now, opposing camp. And the party that formed the faction that formed the government will scheme them out of the scheme of things. No appointment, no consultation, no ministerial slot. I'm sure even ambassador post they will not give them. So if they have been schemed out of governance, out of government, no juicy post for them, they will not. So if the party is calling for any meeting, they will not show up. That's what happened. So only the faction that won the ticket that formed government will always be the one ruling. That's how it's always been in political party, in African political parties. It's only in developed countries. You don't find that. Donald Trump is a Republican that's the president of the United States of America now. But there are people who contested against him for party tickets. By the time he wins, he won't see the kind of a thing in their party. Donald Trump, Republican, will embrace everybody into the government. But in African political parties, the faction that wins the ticket that form the government will sideline those who are opposing to it, in the political party. So that's why you did not see Osinbajo, Fayemi, El-Rufai, Buhari, and the rest of them in that meeting. And as far as Tinubu and Co is concerned, they don't care. They are carrying on with their government. Those who have lost touch to them, if they don't retrace their step back to them, well, that's good. They can do away with them. You can go. They're already building new family. They're already building more friends.
We are talking about new coalition. Of course, you know that there's a new coalition coming up June.
Yes.
I don't think with the look of things, with what is going on in the party, the likes of Amechi, El-Rufai, Buhari, Osinbajo may join this coalition to form a mega party.
Mr. Mike, this is not the first time we are hearing of coalition alliances. It has always been norms. It has always been the norms in political party structure, administration, what have you. But the issue is that the so-called coalition, the mega party you are talking about, what is their sole interest? Is it the interest of individuals? Are they ganging up to champion interest of individuals? Mark my word, you will see that coalition will collapse. In the sense that those who come together to form that coalition, they are not forming coalition for general interest of that purpose itself. But it's their self-interest that is in the front liner. If Atiku is in that camp, if Obi is in that camp, as soon as they are, their personal interest, their political interest is one that will reign supreme. But unlike if they can bury their personal ambition first and build a party and then allow the best to emerge, then in that case, I'll have said that will shake the current government. But whereby individual is already, what is the forefront is their own personal political ambition. How they will sway that mega party, whatever you call your coalition, to their own side. It will tear up the coalition, whatever coalition apart. And this government, don't forget, it's a government in power. They have everything it takes to disorganize, to infiltrate any political party. It's just a matter of looking for who among them, and let the cook up a story against them to begin to change them around with security officials or induce them. They will break up their coalition, and so I don't see that coalition working. I'm telling you, as far as their personal political ambition is what is going to reign supreme in their coalition. I won't tell me if Atiku is somewhere. Atiku be working for interest of another person. No, any coalition you find Atiku, the first aim will be his own political personal ambition. How you grab the ticket of that coalition. The rest is going to be the same with others. So as far as that is concerned, that coalition will not work. It will
With
fail.
this conspiracy that is going on in the party, the crisis rocking the All Progressives Congress, don't you think it would affect the party come 2027?
Mr. Mike, when PDP was in power for 6 years, we have opposing camp in PDP. And the president that won the ticket, I was the president. That's what brought Atiku and Co away. That's what pushed Atiku, Amechi, and the rest away from PDP to go and align with APC now to join to form a mega party. You get my point? But the man who is in power understand that rule beyond Obasanjo. He knows how to play the game better. Others, coalition will not work against him. I'm telling you, you will see. By the time we get to the bridge, you see how you cross the bridge. I will deploy a lot of forces to disorganize that so-called coalition. And because he knows their interests will not align, their personal interests will be what's the reigning most in their hands, in their heart. How this one will pick this case against another. It's not that what will reign this room. So you know how to penetrate them, how to scatter them. So I don't see that coalition working except they can bury their personal political ambition and build a mega party first, and then come to conclusion that who is the best that will pick this ticket, and then allow the best to pick the ticket. It's only that I can see the coalition working against them. Otherwise, they are just ganging up for selfish for purpose of the APC government to call them and appease them and induce them and win them over and patronize them. That's what I think they are doing.
Is the reduction of premium motor spirits price having any significant effect in our economy as we speak?
The margin of reduction does not have any significant effect on our cost of living. What was the margin? 860 to 825, if I'm correct. I stand to be corrected. What's that margin? The margin is too small to bring significant changes, developments in our living standard. The percentage of increase compared to percentage of decrease, compare it. Something went from maybe 600 to about almost 1,000 something. What's the percentage of increase? So a meager maybe less than 5% decrease. It does not have any effect in development. So the percentage decrease we have recorded will not have any positive development on our living standard. If you had a percentage of like about 50% decrease, then I could tell you, okay, yes, because it was being sold yesterday. We bought fuel 945 at Mobi here yesterday evening. So if suppose the drop was from 945 to about 500, I would say yes, that percentage decrease is high. But 25 naira from 1,000 something, it is too meager, it's too small. It should not have, even you, the cost of transporting yourself to this ground this morning. Well, does that show any significant reduction in the cost of transportation you paid, fares you paid? It didn't show it. So that drop in the percentage does not have, it will not bring any significant effect. The percentage drop will not have any developments on our life. It has maintained the skyrocketed cost of living in the living standard.
The Muslim tickets.
Yes.
The government of Ashwad Bola Ahmed Tinubu, of course, the vice president,
Yes, Muslim. Yes.
president, a Muslim as well.
Yes.
Has it brought any negative impact or effect to the country?
Actually, I don't think it has brought it. As I don't support it anyway.
It's responsible
fair.
for anything
No.
that is happening.
The two religion, the religion of which both Mr. President and the vice is from, has not brought hardship onto us. It is the economic policy of this government that brought hardship. It's not the ticket. It's not the religion put on them prices. Yes, because what brought about this skyrocketed prices of living, cost of living? Because the product of the price of one particular product, Mr. Mike, that has multiplied effects on all that product, was jacked up without due consideration and consultation. If the price of petroleum products was, if supposed to take adequate steps to understand, adequately study that product and examine the consequences of that price on other materials, on other things, he wouldn't have done that. He would have done it maybe face by face, gradually, and then before he does that, pushing investment and increasing the price and so other things that will pushing the price of increase on life of people. But he didn't do that. He just removed everything, bam, and the price of every other thing went upward. And he couldn't. No, that's what brought that. So tickets of Muslim or no Muslim, it was not what was running for the cost of living experiment. Rather, the economic policy unguided, unthinkable, unreasonable I support the removal anyway. I support the removal of personal products, going that there will be a lot of competition among the players. But you should have known that the personal products has if the price of it has effect on price of every other items.
All right, well, before I let you go, let me quickly read this out. The NAFDAC DJ is crying out over life. She said life is in danger. Let me quickly read out the story. The Director General of the National Agency for Food, Drugs Administrations and Control, talking about NAFDAC, Professor Mojisola Adeyeye, has raised the alarm over threats to her life and the safety of agency staff, calling on all authorities to protect them as they navigate hazardous conditions in their duties. She also advocated for the death penalty for those involved in the production and sale of fake and counterfeit drugs in Nigeria. Will the Nigerian government take adequate measures to protect this NAFDAC DG and our staff?
Please,
that's the question.
Yes, I'm calling on the current government to act faster, to act fast. Remember, former DGO of NAFDAC, the blessed memory of Gloria Koli, he knew what the woman suffered in the hand of fake drug baron, who went as far as trying to kill her. They shot her. Just the bullets missed by just 1 or 2 inches of her skull. That it pulled her headgear away. So if the current DG is also threatening that our life is in danger, please let the government come up. Let's not get to what happened to DG, former DG, blessed memory of Gloria Koli. Let the government know that the life of this woman is actually in danger, and the staff of NAFDAC come to rescue. And as you said now, if he who manufactures or produces something that is killing, that kill life, then you should be entitled to face the capital punishment, because once the dog kills, you have committed murder of people. So I'm not saying the power, let that be a deterrent to those who are manufacturing fake drug, so that fake drug will no longer be on a drug shape again in Nigeria.
Thank you so much, Mr. Mike. Raphael, good morning. Raphael.
Good morning to you, Michael.
How are you doing?
Fine.
Welcome on the program once more.
Thank you so much. Good morning, viewers. Highly esteemed viewers. We cherish your, viewership, your punctuality every day to watch City Stand News. Good morning, Mommy Esther. Good morning, Mommy Esther. I always like to appreciate you. Good morning, Charles Omodudua, our friend, our best guy. I always like to greet you. King Henry. I will never ever cease to say shout out to King Henry. King Joe Oba is from Abriba. We know you, and we know you. We will always know you. Then our versatile man, Chimaudeze. Good morning. Then my great brother from Oka, Anambra State, Tunde Okafor. I think Tunde Okafor is a half caste. A man from this side, a man from the other side. He's our great brother. He has knowledge of the Southwest. He's having knowledge, largely of the Southeastern Nigeria. And is now with us always. He likes to watch us. They like to watch our platform all over. Tunde Okafor, good morning. I appreciate you, Abu. Chop by chop. I'm saying thank you. Mr. Kinsley from Sweden. I say thank you. Mr. Osas. Miss Osas. I say thank you. Dennis. Thank you. Lucky from America. Lucky from Greece. Lucky from UK. I say thank you. IK Australia. IK Brazil. IK Chuku. Mr. Ike, Netherlands, good morning. Izuchuku from Congo, I say good morning. Akim Olasupo, Mami Nkechi, good morning to all of you. I would like to appreciate Udabala from Cameroon. Udabala, I'm greeting you.
I'm sure we won't be able to greet
Thank
everybody.
You. No, I won't greet all of them. It is the one that I could actually mentally gauge out. So.
All right, some people are greeting you as well. King Jogba, my man, Raphael, good morning to you as well.
Good morning.
All right, thank you so much for coming, Raphael. I think we need to look at what Mojisola is crying for. I'm talking about the NAFDAC DG.
She says her life is in danger.
And also, apart from that, she has you know, made it clear that death penalty should be the punishment for fake drug, you know, pushers or that kind of anything.
He should think well, because anything death penalty, it later bounces back. Mojisola should not think that because Igbo men are the only people selling drugs. Remember, there are many Yorubas, there are many Hausas. It is interwoven. You cannot just, you know, hit the nail on the head because of a particular region that are into that, you know, area. Drug selling, chemists, drug dispensers. Adulterated one. Remember what happened in 1985 when Brigadier Tunde Idiabo and Buhari actually made it death penalty for drug traffickers. The whole world criticized them. Such capital punishment should be made for people that embezzle our national wealth. They are worse than armed robbers. They are worse than people that are actually trafficking drugs, you know, illegally, and selling adulterated drugs. You know why I'm telling you this, Mojisola? Some of you sometimes are not thinking too deep before taking action, and later it will catch upon you. Can you wait and listen to me? In 1985, Gloria Khan was caught drug peddling. The person that actually made the decree was Brigadier Tunde Idiabo and Buhari. Now, actually, Babangida knew that if Gloria Khan is come, maybe they take him to court. It will open the can of worm. And the wife of the then president of Nigeria, head of state, Madam Babangida, was involved. Do you know what? He started growing this kind of repos, and actually, Gloria Khan was, you know, faked to have died. She faked death, and later, the Legiwa saw her in London. Think well, Mojisola. When you say maybe anybody that sells adulterated drug will die because Igbos are into business, I know where we are going. Igbos are into buying and selling all over the world.
She never mentioned.
No.
Death penalty for producers of fake drugs or sellers of fake drugs is not reasonable enough.
It is not reasonable enough. Why? People that have spoiled Nigeria and brought Nigeria down on the mud shouldn't be walking free. If you commit financial crime, it means you don't want Nigeria to exist. You don't want me to live fine. You don't want your children to live fine. You don't want everybody in this country to enjoy the benefit of the creation. Financial crime is worse than drug trafficking. If you commit drug trafficking in China, they will weigh the level of amount of drug you actually peddled. That should determine whether you go to life jail or so years and so on. So Chinese, if you still think Kobo, that country is the most populated country in the world, almost 3 billion now in population. In fact, they cover the population of the entire earth, only one country. If you remove their money, you are actually crucifying the Chinese. You are actually sending China to hellfire. China will kill you if you steal $1,000 that belong to the members of the public. I don't really understand. Don't take because of ethnic bigotry and come up with capital punishment for drug peddlers. Excuse me, let me choke you. In 1984, 85, actually, Buhari was busy, Brigadier Idiabo was busy, they were killing, you know, they made a decree, you know, military law is decree, it's by decree, they don't debate it in the house, they decree it and it stands. They are like God. They made it capital punishment, and what happened? Oladipo somebody was condemned. Another woman from Yoruba land, a pregnant woman, was condemned. Gani Fayemi was the justice then. Lagos State Justice, he always condemned it, he always go against it. Sometimes they actually, you know, invited him to speak. I'm talking as of 85, to be precise. There were many people, many Yoruba men and women waiting for the hangman rope, noose, 1985. Okay? The international community started crying and crying. It was part of the issue that brought in Babangida coup. Babangida sacked Muhammad Buhari because Muhammad Buhari was too radicalized, too total, too wicked. Listen, Mojisola, if you think maybe because we are mostly into chemist business, pharmaceutical, equipment sales, and so on, and you go and make it and work for it so that they will make it capital punishment. And let me tell you, there's no how it can never work in the house.
Let's call a spade a spade. Udeze is Chima. It is not all about an ethnicity.
Udeze Chima always talk because he has mouth. He doesn't think deep. He doesn't think deep. I'm still saying it. He's an Igbo man. I don't care. I know where they are going to us. Okay, the whole of Obogo, they always go there. They lock many chop at Obogo on each axis. Head bridge.
Do you know the numbers of lives that have been lost as a result of fake drugs?
Do you know the number of lives that have been lost as a result of bad economy? Do you know the numbers of Nigerians that are dying now as a result of bad governance and bad economy?
Should that be the yardstick?
No, we should consider, we should balance. When
So keep producing fake drugs, selling fake drugs?
Listen, Mike, when it comes to Igbo man's traits,
She never mentioned Igbo here.
she has to think well. I'm not saying it's because of Igbo, but I know where she's going. At least she is a replica of Abike Dabri.
You can read
The
her mind.
current, wait, I can read. Okay, I'm good on that. Okay, before you ask question on mathematics, I know where you're going. I swear. Okay, Mojisola could be that all her kinsmen are into chemists, pharmaceutical sales, drugs. I don't mean traffic in this time. Oh. He won't come up with this very, very heinous, judgment or suggestion. It is too wicked. It is a dangerous. What do you mean? Drug traffickers as in people that are selling cocaine. We made it capital punishment, 84, 85. It has been trashed out. It was one part of the issue that brought in Babangida coup. And someone is suggesting people that manufacture that. What is it that led to manufacturing of fake drug? Is it not bad economy? Is it not politicians stealing Nigerian money? Is it not the people that has made this economy very excruciating to us? Mojisola should not go that side because he doesn't know tomorrow.
There's an Igbo man talking here. Commenting here.
Quote, there's a Chima.
There's a Chima.
There's a
Ask
Chima,
Prophet,
forget.
if Biafra happens
There's a
today,
Chima. There's a Chima. I don't actually take your constructive argument or question sometimes because I know whom you are. I don't hide truth. You can't size up my mental ability. No, he doesn't know where I'm going, but he just throw it up.
If
He is not living in Nigeria.
happens to come
He
today,
is not living in
will
Nigeria.
you clap hands for fake drugs?
Oga, we will take care of that in the southeast. If Biafra economy is okay, Mike, nobody will go and manufacture adulterated paracetamol, adulterated Fensic in Biafra land when the economy is okay. Okay, Ibrahim Babangida no mix. That economy of Ibrahim Babangida no mix brought in about advanced fee fraudsters in the 90s, translated into the current Yahoo. Okay, the current adulteration drugs, let me say manufacturing by the people in that field is orchestrated and gendered by the kind of Tinubu'Nomic. Tinubu'Nomic is the kind of economy we are now. That is how we logically, translate it. If Tinubu regime is good, favor every Nigerian, nobody could ever venture into what? Manufacturing fake drugs.
But
let's not treat it from the group.
Do not justify selling fake
I
drugs.
don't justify selling fake drugs. People know where I'm going. It shouldn't be ethnicized. You should think deep. Mojisola should ask those politicians, budgeting money, sending allocations to implement many projects all over the region, excluding southeastern Nigeria. Current budget, southeastern Nigeria was excluded. And they said the schools, we are coming with supplementary projects. In southeastern Nigeria, not the owners of all the resources Nigeria is using to build their nation. Okay, let me talk to you people here. Dangote, listen to my analysis. Dangote refinery.
How would you feel
wait
if
now.
you mistakenly buy fake drugs?
Wait now. Nigerians have been buying it. How many? Wait. Dangote crude refinery is situated at Ekpe side. Okay, all of a sudden they started agitating for compensation from Dangote to the level that Dangote's refinery establishment was set ablaze. When some people came up and said, we need compensation, you know what happened? Some of us could not cry, and it does not surprise me a bit. Now, refinery there, no be said they discover crude oil there. Those communities are asking for compensation. Amnesty, ordinary that somebody come building company, his own industry, make us talk in pidgin English. They ask him for compensation, $100 million. While Igbo man has been feeding Nigeria since how many years? Oga, Biafra coastal line, shelters, houses, the whole oil producing community in Nigeria today. Igbo man did not protest. Igbo man did not ask anybody go into fighting. Ogoniland today, the highest oil spillage in the history of the earth is in Ogoni. Go there and see. You can't farm in Ogoni, you can't eat fish. Okay, ordinary incitation or situation of, world-class oil refinery, crude refinery in Ekwe land of Yoruba land. They're asking you for compensation. Things are not doing right. Where that sentence, I'm hammering it now, before it comes, is aiming an Igbo man.
What about our life?
Because Igbo man, wait now.
Life.
Igbo man is the one into every business in Nigeria. Okay, that sentence for fake drug, adulterated drug, affirmed by me, accepted by me, but on one condition. Siphoning, stealing money. Not only, I don't want it to be just something that will happen tomorrow. Bring all the people that siphon public fund in Nigeria, make it public capital punishment. The future one, make it capital punishment. Ask Fabio, ask Tinubu, ask all of them that are siphoning Nigerian money, stealing Nigerian money currently, Bajabia Miller and the so-called ethnic Gogt Bayo Ononuga. Let them work hard at the department, our legislature, to make law that anybody that steals public fund will be sentenced to death. They will never do that. Okay? Allow Nigerians to hustle their ways. If you go to chemist, no, I'm not. If you go to chemist, don't go to chemist, go to pharmaceutical shop, you buy original drug. Look at an Oluman opposite us there. One culture Oluman is a pharmaceutical shop. See the name, they write it boldly. Go there, one culture will do what? Dispense the right drug to you. If you go into localities and get yourself involved with quacks, you will actually buy adulterated. Okay, suggesting that fake drug, fake this, adulterated drug, anybody caught will go to Gallo.
What's the hope of APC?
It is not allowed.
What's the hope of APC with the outcome of the NEC meeting?
The
key stakeholders were not there. They're not present.
Because Ganduja is the culprit now. Ganduja is the person that is scattering APC, and we know the roles he's playing. And still, because Tinubu want to be president, Tinubu want to get Kano State, they actually approve Ganduja's, national APC chairmanship. So what am I trying to waste my time on APC? I don't have to do that. Talking about APC is wasting our time here. We had many important issues to sensitize people with. I don't know what I understand. Like I'm saying now, if anybody embezzles $10,000 in Nigeria, make it capital punishment, you will see the country, it will work. $10,000, $5,000, capital punishment. Someone siphoned 80-something billion naira, paid school fees for his children unborn and the next generation. He is working free. You are telling me that somebody that work hard to manufacture Panadol so that you make money. Who is the culprit here? Because the culpable person is the person that stole 80 billion that means for all of us. It's not that person. That person that manufactured fake drug was what? Forced by the society and norm to do it.
I'm sure you understand
what I'm saying. I'm right. I don't care anybody's opinion. I'm saying my own opinion. If you make it capital punishment, stealing of public fund should be at least the same capital punishment.
Oh, all right, thank you.
Nobody is above the law.
Thank you so much, Raphael Mbechi.
Raphael is angry. But you see, let me just point a language there. You can't say because of, see, that's why Nigeria is going astray.
See, fake drug is a fake drug, is a punishment anyhow. If you get, I didn't even want death penalty because fake drug you will pass carry money now. Carry money no kill you now. Who give you fake drug kill you? Can you differentiate the two? So when you are now saying like this, let us pick Nigeria and spoke the truth. So the truth will set you free. Fake drug is more than kill. Somebody with the grand charcoal, ground this thing, tell you say na Panadol, you take 3 days, you know wake up. And that's when you carry your money. Any, you can still struggle to get money back. Are you understanding my language of the differentiation of the two languages? So life goes on. Fake drugs, the punishment of death. Because of what you are, not only hungry, not only you say I want to make job because of society, no paro, society no paro. Any, you maneuver. God is on the throne.
Definitely, you subscribe to the position of Mojisola,
Yeah,
the
you must,
of NAFDAC.
yes, because see when the Dora may have so rest in perfect peace. You see, he deal with that. They say that time, person go put about Ghana because they want killer, and majority of the people now ain't dead there. See, let us speak the truth. Say the truth will set you free. See, not because I say my brother say you do bad things, say I go say and lie, say good. Nothing good. Both of them are bad, but one is baddest. Drop fake. See, how many comments they boss? How many people arrest? Because if you can't leave those one low, how many people go remain? You hungry better pass. You take something, you die. Because tomorrow you can eat, you can survive. No matter it be, God will alive, He will survive you.
Thank you so much, Oluwawan. And now that the woman is crying out loud that her life is in danger, don't you think the government needs to protect her?
See, the government must protect her, just like what I just said. When that daughter was crying the other time, about you look. You go put them for where safe, come out for Nigeria. From Nigeria, the same mixer. Because Nigeria is a dangerous home. Nigeria is dangerous. Mafia in Nigeria, cartel in Nigeria. So government should give her a real protection. Because now, when you don't use fire, they enter their house. They will find solution to eliminate her.
Your reaction to this? Don't go. Your reaction to this?
Well, let me say first, almost 3 days I'm not here. Let me greet our people over there.
Because of
the
time?
good Lord be with them, protect them, strengthen them with their family and their friends. Thank you. Well, when I come to that fake drug, reality, I don't support it. Because they didn't think about human life. Because they want to make money. That's why they're doing the fake drug. I myself, I'm not buying any drug. If I'm sick, I will just go to the herb and use my hand, prepare the herb and drink and get well. Because I know that time is straight. But fake drug doesn't, no, it's not good. I didn't support. It's bad. Yeah.
All right, thank you so much. Now, quickly to the slash in price of premium motor spirits in Lagos here. Is there anything you want to say? Do you think Dangote has done well for Nigerians living in Lagos?
God will bless. When you say Dangote has done well, we have been hearing story of Dangote splashing. Where is the reality of the language? There must be a reality of the language when the masses will see what they are talking. It's not reflecting the masses. Don't just sit in one big conference, one place. We are all of them multi-millionaire and now club one language. We are splash. You make a language to the public to be happy. Why don't action speak that loud than voice? Make action come over. Say today now, what will they carry 300 now right here? Because of that talk, it don't come to 200 now. Now we not believe that the talk is existing. No, I don't believe that the talk is existing. You don't almost 3 times when we hear them go to splash. Am I not saying it?
Yes,
go 4 times, flash. But we are not seeing the benefit of the flash. So all is a ridiculous statement. It's a statement of no return.
Continue what you're saying. Sorry. Continue. Don't worry. Thank you.
It's a statement of no return. So we are Nigeria. We know what is A and what is B and what is C. It's time has come that we will stop all those negative talk as also give us life. How many years refinery go to work? Refinery worry this. We have not seen anything like that. So you see, it's a propaganda. To me, you put language on the face of paper, people will see, people will thank God do. That you see check on house because the money you take go work, you can't use and come back because of what? Petroleum increasement. And you are not telling us it don't splash into how many money. See, let us tell Nigeria the truth, because the truth they're waiting Nigeria. And only that truth, if we see the truth, we accommodate the truth. Nigeria will feel air of relief. They will please say something is going to happen at the end of the tunnel. We will see light. Whereby every day you hear story, the story, you know, come to pass. We are seeing darkness indirectly, wickedly.
Benjak, will any good things still come out of the administration of Tinubu?
Mr. Let me admit, the way that he's doing, I don't think that there's good things that are coming out. Instead, the hardship will be increasing day by day. I don't see, because the man are not doing well. And number one, the other, what is Nigeria producing? Nothing. How can good things come out? And the way the Mr. President channel his way of the government is so bad. It's not channeled well. So people are getting hardship day by day. Nothing you will touch, you will see the price will come down. Everything increasing day by day, day by day, day by day. Like a loaf of bread I used to buy 800. When I went there, they said 750. I went there, they said 800. I said, which day? They said, I was so surprised. Everything increasing day by day. Is it the Milo sachet of Milo that's selling 180? Now it's 250. So what are we going to?
300.
Some people say 300. They tell me say that the APC government will do well. They have come to bring Nigeria total down. So nothing is moving. I thought that as they come, they will show themselves, say yes, we can change Nigeria. The changing of Nigeria to put in Nigeria's hardship, things increasing day by day. I'm telling you, Mr. President, I don't think 2027 is sure of it. Do we know what happened for last week where Babangida confessed? Maybe before 2 months now, maybe from now to April, another thing will come out again. So they are telling us 2027, they are coming back. Mr. Mike, what I am seeing is more higher than what the Nigerians are seeing. Thank you. God bless.
Thanks so much, Benjak. Another one. Want to react to it?
See, I want to react. When we say, the government, the present government, they came with a promise. All their promise was sweet, sweet, sweet. At the end, where is the sweetness? Bitterness. See, the president, he has the capacity. Just when Abiola was campaigning, Abiola was almost getting to be a president. You can see there was a potential of Abiola rise, Abiola meet. Ram, he never entered president. And this Tinubu, now Abiola boy, we don't know Tinubu take say as a progressive when he comes there. That's why we were part of him that make him to be president. But at the end of the day, we are not thrown out of the gutter. We throw away because it's like a film. Because the capacity of Jagaba, even though the owner say no farm, elsewhere close everywhere because say they want to spoil the name. You get the power to import food made Jagaba from Nigeria. But Nigeria don't say yes. You have the capacity as a Jagaba, as a bodilon lion, to make us really believe that you are the one. But now, zero. Why? You have the power, but you don't want to do it. Where will you come back in 2027? Where you go? You say, save for rainy days. It's another language of before 2027. What about today? Today is the beginning before 2027. We can't jump to 2027. And what we are seeing now, the atmosphere, the film we are watching now, zero. No matter the matriculation, see, time has come for Nigeria, and Nigeria is open eye everywhere when we go and say, Emilokon, Emilokon, Emilokon. Small people say Emilokon. Why? It's a negative statement because they don't say that man, he gives them the last hungry department when they never experience for their life. Tata they hungry, Tata before you go buy biscuit, go for inside lunch bag, food, go school. But now, if you see one biscuit, make thank God. Why? Emilokon. What are you saying now? You are a president, you have the capacity, you are the Jagaba, they call you the landlord of the whole world, you have money. Why do you carry 10 ship, enter Nigeria, let them chop, because Nigeria never hungry. Nigeria is not a hungry country. Nigeria is a blessed house. When Abacha say we would day like this, Nigeria no hungry like this. When Abacha they do, we don't say that they are a political fight. We don't hungry like this now. Oh, yes. We hungry like this.
No, we are drinking.
212 we don't hungry. We don't hungry, yes, we don't hungry. Okay, now we don't fight with the hungry.
The president,
every time policy.
Passed,
okay, now
confidence on yesterday.
See, they can't cause. It's irrelevant to us. Where's El-Rufai? See, El-Rufai, somebody like El-Rufai come out and say, Jagaba, if you fight me, I fight you. If you kill me, I kill you. Go out of Jagaba. See, there must be some revolution is coming. So because now Babagaya come out and I say that, and more is coming because they will be exposed because they suffer Nigeria. When millions of Nigeria are suffering every day. God is hearing our voice. The voice of the masses is the voice of God. Not the voice of 7 people go sit down and say, pass vote of confidence. To who? To in our pocket, when millions of dollars full. Where's our pocket? She don't do inside. No food. Where's it go day? Maybe the only God will bless you once and you say you are in Nigeria. And you are clapping, say they will come 2027. If he continue the policy before that day, I bet you Nigeria will decide. If everybody no queue for under APC, how you go contest say he declare say win? That is the end of the tabernacle.
Oluwawan, my brother, Tinubu is a failure. Nothing will come out of him. Nothing will come out of him. The
That's
ones
zero.
you see already is maximum.
Zero. It's a zero.
It's
It's a propaganda administrative.
That's the maximum we can offer. That's
Can you imagine?
what Chima has written.
Why? And you say you be Jagaba. Everyday story. So now confident, a vote of confidence. APC caucus. Now they be Nigeria. They are not up to 100,000. We are more than 260 million. We say no, enough is enough. We are going out on you. We go out. Nobody go queue for APC back. I'm going to add APC because they win. We do election now. The whole Nigeria do election. Everybody stand. Okay. Labour Party, Iyakpa, PDP, Iyakpa, APC, nobody. How APC will come declare say don't win? Make it declare say don't win now. Yakubu, or Jagaba, what did they call their name? Make the call announce. We are not 2025. Before no 26, 27. End of the debate. You go shine. What happened with Ghana? When they throw that man come out, they can't pull lion. After lion, CNN, you don't win now. Because they just say, when you can accommodate humanity feeling. You are a president. We can accommodate humanity feeling. You are not a president. The masses are your supporter, not those selected lion. The masses, now be your people. Let the masses chop. If the masses chop, you go rule forevermore. If the masses don't chop, you don't go anywhere. You don't go anywhere. I don't go anywhere. Okay, now Gonduje. Now Gonduje won't go vote. Now Gonduje will don't chop. What are the million when they want chop sushi? When they hungry, they waka. Go walk. Waka, go to the shop. Before they see Morita enter one, come back, suffering and smiling every day. And you say you want to come back 2027? It is impossibility.
All right.
It's impossible. Mike, I'm trying to tell you the reality of the accurate statement when we don't do for the rain. You know, come back except it change the policy before that day. Because Nigeria is getting out of hand. We can't suffering and smiling. We don't tire to carry any more of the shit.
Thank you so much, Oluwawan Ogbaland. That was a great one by Oluwawan. Mr. Vincent, you saw it? You listened? I know you want to say something.
Though I've listened, because coming here this morning, I am very sad. Sad because I met a lot of mass of people walking. I could have joined them, even for the little amount that was on me. I've been to Ojota this morning, and coming back, when I heard that Dangote reduced the fuel price to 800 and something, I would have expected that it would have had a kind of an effect on the current price of transportation. But to my disappointment, it's still the same money that I paid. It has not changed. It does not have any significant effect on the overall transportation state. So, in order not to take much of your time and to dwell on, because people are hungry, I am hungry. I want to first of all salute the courage of our brother in diaspora, Udeze Shima. He has been a consistent contributor to this program. And we need somebody, people of such, to contribute immensely and also share information on the happenings on ground. And to tell you that I am happy is a lie. I'm not happy because the situation on ground now is very, very tense.
All right, I understand what you're saying. Now, quickly to the comment section, Mike and Daniels. This is Gentleman Mike. Yeah, Oluwawan, they play. Those that are benefiting from the system will do anything to keep them in power. As respect to what you said, that President Tinubu will not come back 2027. Oluwawan, they play. Those that are benefiting from the system will do anything to keep them in power. Now to another one. Taiwo or Lade Oluwawan, I bet you Ashwaju will win again. Call out your governors. Baba Yaga, 2026 months before election, they will give all of you 5,000 naira and rice, and you people will vote APC again. Oluwawan is out this morning. That's what King Yorba says. You have Udeze Chima saying that when a man have the ability, when a man has the ability to say the truth, irrespective of whose ox is God. That's when the man is a man, not an evil supporter who says evil and supports evil. There's a Chima again. God bless you, bro. I am who speaks the truth to power. That's respect to your take on him, on this kind of person. David Okafor, I am today Okafor, saying that Oluwawan of Africa is talking wisely and intelligently about Nigeria's situation. Babayaga, a hungry black man, think with his stomach first. Chi Govera said it. Okay, Che Govera said it. You did the Chima tell this man to wait for a package from me soon. Well, the Chima will be sending you a package very soon. That's what it's telling me to tell you. All right, you've said a few things about this government and what Nigerians are passing through as a whole. But let's quickly talk about fake drugs in the country. The NAFDAC DG Mojisola Adeyeye has advocated death penalty for producers and sellers of fake drugs in the country. Do you subscribe to our position on that?
Definitely, I subscribe to that position because if you look the length and breadth of this country now, as we are, every youth across the length and breadth of Nigeria, they are now taking towards drug taking, drug dealing, and what have you. And a society where the larger populace of the youth now take drugs, is that kind of society going to be an egalitarian society? Is it going to be an egalitarian society? Actually, it will not, because drug taking is anathema to progress. It doesn't call for progress. And as such, we cannot continue to abet all this kind of acts. If Adeyeye, the NAFDAC DG woman, is coming up, then there must be an enabling law that will grant him that, grant her that vigor and the power to do the needful in sanitizing the drug administration in the country. Because we need all this, because a lot of fake drugs are out there. People are dying in droves. And we cannot continue like this. People are dying in our hospitals as a result of fake drugs. Because where is the sanitation? If we look at the Dora Akunyili of the year, you will see that that woman came on board and she was very, very apt at sanitizing the drug administration in Nigeria. And on multiple occasions, her life was being attacked and threatened. And at the end of the day, she was shot. And it was that scenario that played to her eventual death. But if Adeyeye, she's going to come on board now, she should tell the authorities in power, employer, to give her the maximum support. And irrespective of whose us is going to be God in facilitating a very good, a drug-free society. because we really need, because there is an aspect we need to look at, because if we are going to bequeath this nation to these young the coming generation, it must be a generation that is drug free, that is, I mean, that has all the six senses intact, not the other way around. And I want to give my kudos to that woman, and if there's an enabling law for her to do so, I think I will give her my 100% support.
It seems this woman has told the part of predecessor. Yeah, if I'm not making a mistake. What's her name? Akunyele. Yeah. But advocating death penalty for users of fake drugs, sellers of fake drugs, is that reasonable enough?
Mr. Abaye, good morning, yes. I really support. Even a round of applause. Wow. That is the best solution that can stop this rubbish. You could remember the time of Buhari marriage. Remember, that was 1984-85. The same military government passed the law. They started executing this with Ojuolape in Ibadan. All this mess stopped. Immediately Babangida entered. The thing was rising again, up to date. So I believe that execution is the best. In Saudi Arabia, you should misbehave as far as drug is concerned, they execute you. Full stop. No explanation. Yes, this is the best result, but politicians will not agree with that woman. I know. Nigerian governors will never agree with that one because they are the people under this issue. They are the real dealers. They are the real importers. That's the system.
We run a baronic society here, but most of the people that all sway in the drug cartel field, they are the people that have means and power. And if the NAFDAC DG is coming to that place, you know, they will gather themselves to fight back. And if she is being given that express permission and empowerment to do the needful, I believe that we have a very drug-free society. And I've always been saying this, that Nigeria is not meant for one individual. But the earlier speaker before I came on board, he said that death penalty shouldn't have been allowed. I want to believe that when a law is promulgated, it's not meant for a particular ethnic group. Our constituency is Nigeria, and any law promulgated for the advancement of progress for this country should be all embraced, irrespective of the divide you came from. And I want to believe that people say that it's because the Igbos are the one doing the business. I mean, I will not take that, because any business that come to the fore at all must have one ethnic group or the other starting it first before other people will later come and join. And if any law elicited out from there is not meant to deal with that ethnic group that started it. I want to correct the earlier impression made by one Mr. Raphael, because he's trying to be economical with the facts.
But in another way around, I think he was trying to tell us that we should look at the cause of fake drugs in the country. That's if the country was good economically, there will be no need for people to produce drugs or to deal in that. See, that's what Raphael was trying to say. Maybe he didn't put it right. I don't know.
You see, one thing is that I'm always being straight and realistic with my statements. Because if he's speaking with two mouths, then you can never tell where he stands on the given situation. Then he's not bold enough to be a man. And such a people should not run a society like us. Any egalitarian society, you have to maintain your integrity. Integrity is core to any sane society. And if he now says that it's not, can you remind me of
the economy?
We have other economically viable countries in the world. They still have issues with drug cartels, and they still have issues with drugs. Even if our economy is running on a good footing, it does not necessarily mean that we will not have some vices coming to the fore, because we are all human beings. We have the imperfection ingrained in us, and we always, that imperfection, when it comes to play and run counter to what is expected of a society, it should be checked.
All right, tell this man that Jehovah will bless him for saying the truth. That's what is a chima. That I should tell you that Jehovah will bless, Jehovah God will bless
Jehovah will
him.
bless you
That's
too, sir.
you for saying the truth.
Yeah.
All right, Michael Daniels, what's he saying? That's gentleman Mike here in the comment section. Late Dora Akunyele was shot at in southeast. Moji Adeyeye must be given adequate protection. Fight against drug counterfeiters must be total. Wow. All right. Thank you so much, viewers. We appreciate you. Respondents as well. We say thank you to you. Thank you so much, Mr. Agbaje. What do you think will come out of APC's? I mean, the key stakeholders that were absent at the next meeting. What do you think will come out of it? Is there any rancor this is going to bring further crisis in the party?
What really happened? I don't love to even say much about it.
Okay.
I don't love to say much about it because they hate it. They don't like to even listen to it. And when you tell them, they feel you are arrogant, they feel you are disturbing them, they feel you are doing this, you understand all that kind of level. So I don't even love to. Here we were here the other time before the 2023 election. Even if you see their members, they always feel arrogant. Anytime you make any comment, anything what happened between them, let them alone.
All right.
But God will surely help us.
All right.
I know something will happen this 2027, irrespective of this.
All right. Thank you so much. I'm expecting you tomorrow. All right. Thank you. All right. Bless you, everyone, all the viewers. We appreciate your presence this morning in the comment section, and we really say thank you for watching us today. We'll be here tomorrow for another interesting edition of City Stand. We've been here since 6:30 a.m. I got here 6:30 a.m. Setting up, doing this, in that. We started the program around 8 o'clock. Yeah, 8 o'clock. And we are still here. This is past 10. It's 12 past 10. That's for over how many hours I've been standing running the program. I will say thank you for being with us too. God bless you all. And please make sure you share. Very, very important. You help us share this program, propagate it. Subscribe if you are a first time viewer. Is subscribe on the channel so you can get notifications on any programs or any information we are to dish out. Thank you so much for joining us. And those in the comment section, we appreciate you too. We'll be back here tomorrow. Goodbye, everyone.